Hi everyone, it's Shobhi Punnett and welcome to my guide on the construction achievement Stones Throw Away. This is by no means the most efficient or the best way to do this, but this is just the way that I found is the most relaxed and AFK way, which can also be done on mobile. To get started, we're going to travel to Varrock Museum. I'm going to be using Dave's spellbook, but any other teleportation methods can be used as well, such as, Varrock Lodestone or a Varrock Teleport. Once we're here, we can talk to Marius and collect a rock bag, a statue collection bag. So if you want to look up more about this is the Shattered Heart, Distraction and Diversion. Whilst training these skills, you can have a chance of collecting a strange rock. And in my guide, I'm going to split it up into part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is going to be lots of skills you can do with one inventory, and you might have to travel a bit. The second part is lots of different inventories, but we're going to be pretty much bank standing at World 84 Lumbridge. Shown on screen now is the worn equipment and the inventory. You can wear any outfit you'd like. I've chosen the blacksmith's outfit, and you can also use any equipment. So I'm using the augmented crystal hammer, and alongside it you can also bring a mechanized siphon for any experience in invention. Now we begin with part 1. I'm going to show you how to do each of the skills from most AFK to least AFK, and there'll be timestamps shown below. I would also display the name of the skill on the screen as well. Let's get started. Here are the skills in part 1 from most AFK to least AFK, starting with mining. Use the attuned crystal teleport seed, option 0 Trahan. We're going to head to the Seren Stones. Make sure to equip your mining cape. Next up is fire making. Normally I'd go to World 84 Lumbridge, but it's too laggy. As you can probably tell, I have a potato computer, so I'm going to go to Prifddinas. I'm going to equip my fire making cape and head to the bonfire. Next up is smithing, so use the attuned crystal teleport seed again to Trahan. And we're going to head to the furnace. Equip your smithing cape and you can use the furnace to smelt the corrupted ore. Next up is farming. We're going to head to RD. And we can go to the manure mound. I'm gonna equip my max cape, which has the farming cape perk. Next up is rune crafting. We're gonna go to Runespan. So rune crafting guild teleport. And now we can head to Runespan. I'm going to equip my rune crafting cape. Next up is agility, so I'm going to head to empty throne room, teleport with the archaeology journal. And then head north. I'm going to show you me getting the rock to show you how quick it is. It should be really quick. Once you get down to the middle, we can cycle. There we go. So may your life be as easy as getting an agility strange rock. And on that note, I'm going to show you part 2. Here is part 2 with the multiple inventory run. Again, skills are from most to least AFK. I thought I should mention that if you get a strange rock from one skill, it is recommended to switch skills because the chances significantly lowered if you keep on trading the skill and want to get a second rock. The first skill we are training in part 2 is fishing, and the inventory and worn equipment is shown on screen. The optional items are for flicking on the big book, and I'll show you how to do that to get free clues or really cheap clues. Here is my guide on waterfall fishing. You just go to Prif and waterfall fish, that's all. Alongside it, you can also try to get clues if you have the big book. This can also be done on other AFK activities such as mining Seren stones or whatever activity you'd like. First off, I'd like to apologize for this horrible interface, but normally I have this on my phone, but just for showing purposes I'm gonna show it here. On Google you can type in repeating timer. I'm gonna use loop countdown, and here you can set a timer for 60 seconds. The aim is to set it to match with the turning of the game minute. So if we start disassembling with game times on, we can see, and once the minute changes we'll just press OK. There we go. Now to set some keybinds, we can drag disassemble to F and the big book to C. I've chosen to do this because these keys are close together, but I use a mouse with buttons anyway. So once we have 15 seconds left until the minute changes, we can start disassembling, and then at around 57 or 56 seconds past the minute we can turn on the big book. This gives us a chance to get clues, and it doesn't use up charge if we use it the whole time. So start disassembling. I'll turn it on now. And then 2 seconds after. So we didn't get one that tick, but what I sometimes feel like is, this is all like hypothetical and not really real, but if I wear Silverhawk boots and get more experience procs, I feel like there's more chance. And also sometimes when I turn it on at 56 seconds there's a bit more chance. I mean, this is all like hypothetical and not really real. It's just luck, but we'll see if we get one this minute. Once again, we're going to start disassembling. "56 seconds. Yep, my application froze, so on to the next one. On screen is the worn equipment and inventory for thieving. I end up using Ardoin Cloak 3 for better chance of thieving, however it doesn't note drops. We're going to be pickpocketing elves. You could also use the big book here. I do sometimes do that. I think it is nicer here than fishing because it's less AFK. Next up is thieving. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it. Use the Attuned Crystal Teleport Seed to any of the districts. I'm going to go to Amlod. You can go to the districts that have no bank, and then when you run out of space you can just move to a district that has a bank. This is the wrong way. If we head here, you can pickpocket. You can also flick the big book if you want. And this gives you a good chance of getting clues if you do thieving and the big book. This also is good for getting strange rocks. Oh yeah, so if you do wear the thieving cape you get a better chance, but I think it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's up to you if you want better loot or better pickpocketing, or if you want a better chance of getting the rocks. Next up we have the bank standing skills. So I'm going to go to Lumbridge, Ward 84. These can also be done on mobile as everything, but I'll also give you a nice hint later on, which helps me and it can help you guys as well. So we head here, and now we hop into Ward 84. Here is the construction worn equipment and inventory setup. We're basically just going to be taking 27 oak planks and we're going to be making oak chairs. I always press overwrite and that's the worst. Anyway, portable workbench, and we can make oak chairs. Next up is cooking. Same thing applies. Cooking shrimps or anything really. You can wear cape and cooking gauntlets so you don't burn them, but you know. On screen is the fletching worn equipment and inventory setup. Next up, I'm going to be showing you fletching. You're going to fletch maple shield bows. And we do this until we get a strange rock. Next up is herb lore, and you can clean any herb, but I'm just going to be cleaning the cheapest ones. Grimy Taramin. So herb lore doesn't really have to be done here, but you know, we just clean herbs. And this gives us a really quick chance of getting the strange rock. My hint for people who are doing this on mobile, if you're like cooking or something, chopping onions, then here's a hint for you. We can change the presets 1 and 6 to the same thing, so it gives us a bit more space to press, because you know on mobile the screen is smaller. So open the preset and we can load the bank standing skill we want. So I'm going to choose fletching and then override preset 6. So you know we can have more space to click. If you happen to be wearing the Grace of the Elves whilst catching turtles, then make sure that it's been toggled off, because it will use up the charges even though the clippings stack in your inventory. Just letting you guys know. Now we have the hunter section. So this is set up into 3 parts as well. If you have completed Yaktiza Charm, then you can catch turtles, which I'll be showing you, and you can either use the enhanced Yakti stick, or you can optionally use lunar spells, and I'll be showing that as well. So first of all, without lunar spells, let's go to Port Sarim using the Arc Journal. And we can travel to an Uncharted Isle. I've got one claimed. And once we're here, we can set the lay turtle trap to a keybind, and that will make it much easier to lay the traps. So just press 1 on the keyboard or on the mouse if you have a mouse with keybinds, sorry. A key mouse. And you can just click on the traps to check it, and then press 1 to set a new trap. Now we're going to be catching turtles with lunar spells. We're going to head back and head to a bank now. Once here, we can switch to lunar spells, and I will show you guys how to do the same thing but with lunar spells. So we're going to use the Magic Cape lunar spellbook, and we're going to teleport again to Port Sarim. Travel to island again, but yeah. So we just do the same here, we lay traps. I made sure to bring a few extra traps because you never know, you might accidentally lose some, or you know. I'm going to equip the Hunter Cape again. And once here, we can just stand somewhere and oops. We can set the keybind for trap telekinesis onto F, and then we can just hit the key and then check the traps. And just keep doing this until we get a strange rock. Feel free to watch my video I uploaded last week on how to complete Yaktiza Charm, and that will teach you how to catch charm sprites. Once we have all the strange rocks, we can head back to the Varrock Museum. press add to plinth when we have the statue collection bag with all of the rocks. You should have seen my reaction when I found out I had to do this like 28 times or something. It was crazy. But good luck to everyone who's doing this, and I'm going to be collecting these rocks over the next few days, and I'm going to try and complete it before Tuesday. You can collect any statue pieces we may have and head to your player-owned house.
A handyman string. Please don't tell anyone how I live.
And then you can head to your plinth. I'm just trying to find it right now. Here we go. You can use the piece on the statue. Oh. You need to find twins, okay. So yeah, sweet. Okay, I'm going to try and get 20 pieces in a few days, and I'll let you know if it's possible with my method. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Strawberry Punnet with an actual Strawberry Punnet here. And I was going to video myself buying it, but you know, there was people in the shop. So if I reach 20 subscribers, then I'm going to post a video of me buying a Strawberry Punnet. Now I'm going to try and get the achievement, and it'll take me a few days. This is the section which is basically random, and I'll just be uploading what I'm up to, what I've been up to, and let me know in the comments if you want me to upload this separately, or if you don't mind it just being tagged along with a guide video. It kind of reminded me of these games I used to play where you color stuff in, so they're pretty fun, but then I started realizing that, you know, what is the point? So then I stopped, but now I get to do it for like something useful, these YouTube videos, so yeah, it's super fun. Well, it was fun, but now doing it for real life is fun as well. It's more fun, it's more satisfying. Shows like this, you know, but damn, that's so much, you know what I mean? But I think this one you can just spam it. And wait. Yeah, you spam it, and then the ones which, so it's not as slow, but still, it is a game. And then when you do this, you know, and when you go over it, it doesn't erase it. So yeah, free. So you know, it's pretty fun. And if you're wondering which one is best from Coloring Pixels and Coloring Game, all I've got to show you is this, and if you don't get the reference, then just don't worry about it. I think Coloring Pixels is best. Hi everyone, after a few days I'm back and I managed to do it. So I'll tell you some hints that I found this week, and yeah, I'm gonna do the last one, and hopefully that'll be the achievement. So the last ones I think I've got is cooking. So I ended up using urns to do cooking on Hunter because that's possible, but it only works for those skills. It is kind of quick, it just depends on your luck really. So that was one of them. Next one I think is Hunter. Sorry for the long video, I'm gonna keep this short. I really hope this is it. Okay, so let's get this. Grab Dave's spellbook, and I'm gonna grab all of these. Should be it. And here is all of the items that I've made or used. You can look back and compare, but here we go. I'm gonna actually equip my cape, might as well. Okay, let's go. Dave's spellbook. This is exciting. It's been a long grind this week. I'm excited to not have to do this again. Whatever. Nice. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, I'm going to go to my POH. It is also important, right, that you speak to this guy, because if you click out, then you might not get the replica stone piece. So after you've done it, make sure you speak to Marius and you'll get your stone piece. We're gonna head to our house. One day I will make my house much nicer, don't worry. I'll probably make a video of that as well. Oops. Here we go. I'm going to use all the replica pieces onto the statue. And there we go, that is the achievement. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and best of luck with your grinds. And I did 85% of this on mobile and most of it was just lying in bed, so yeah, with this you can do it AFK or just, you know, not too intense, or you can just also attempt it on a computer and get faster rates. Just to make sure you switch up the skills between rocks to get a better chance. I just had this like random thought. There's so many people outside, like statistically speaking, one of them should have watched RuneScape videos, but like there's obviously no chance that anyone out is gonna be like watching my videos. But thank you everyone who watches my videos, guys. I appreciate it so much. I feel blessed really here with my strawberry bonnet. Gonna head home to edit some videos. It's just so amazing.
Thanks for watching, everyone.